This is everything I did this weekend to get locked and loaded for my first Ironman 70.3 next week. First, I needed to test out my wetsuit and make sure I could actually swim in it. The only problem is that my gym's pool runs hot. It was 87 degrees that day, so you can imagine how brutal it was swimming in a wetsuit. I managed 1,500 yards, but by the end, I was sweating like crazy. I made sure to rinse both my wetsuit and tri-suit really well to get all the chlorine out. Then I swung by the hardware store to grab a new hex key set because I thought I was using the wrong size to adjust my aero bars, but it turns out the screws were just really stripped. So I went back with one of the less jacked screws to try to size match it, which was not easy. I ended up buying a handful of options just to be safe. Then I got home, got all the stripped screws out, and somehow hit the right one on the first try, which I was really hyped about. Then I got my new aero position dialed in. The next morning, I finally tackled something I've been dreading, which is switching out my tire's inner tube. I've heard if your tire blows out mid-race and you don't know how to fix it, you're kind of screwed and probably won't finish, so I had to learn. It took me about 30 minutes. I might run through it a couple more times this week, but now I've got a little kit on my bike with everything I need if something goes wrong on race day. And then I got in a brick workout. I tried to take it easy. I got 20 miles in on the bike and followed it up with a 4-mile run. I started packing too since I work Monday through Wednesday next week and won't have a ton of time. And I debated even mentioning this because it feels a little cringy, but I honestly think mental prep is just as important as physical stuff. So I've been meditating every day for 15 to 20 minutes, just working on staying calm and present.